I got sent this, and I'm very curious because of what it's titled as, by Nick Shirley. This video is the definition of white guilt, realizing white guilt is stupid. White men says white people deserve to be robbed, and then gets robbed.
Hold on. You got a problem with us live streaming or what?
I mean, this ain't where you're from.
Is there a problem with me being here?
You're a white person.
What was that all
What do you think you are, creme de la creme?
about?
Y'all don't pay the stolen land tax?
You're white.
Y'all, you know what? We already off to a bad start. Can we acknowledge, for the sake of humanity, that if you're going to be one of these sanctimonious, annoying white people who gets up in everybody's face, especially other white people, and talk about the stolen land tax and y'all never did this and y'all never did that, need I remind you that you're white? Jesus.
As well, dude. I don't know what you're trying to say.
And you're whiter than him, Billy.
You're white
Correct.
as well. I don't understand where you're coming from.
Because you got to take accountability for it.
So do you. So do you. So do you.
Accountability for what?
Systemic problems. Because this right here, you're occupying indigenous land here.
So are you.
You're occupying space that isn't here.
So are you. I feel, even though we are miles away from each other, my white brother, I feel as though you're invading my space right now. And you know what? $5,000 in my hand right now. I need a little bit of reparation because of how are you making me feel over the computer screen right now.
So
But
are
I
you.
can say the exact same thing to you.
You can.
Yes!
And you should.
And you're occupying this
and
space.
we should. We should be calling out people. Honestly, he and
is
I deserve
we?
to be robbed.
Who's we?
First of all, let me make this abundantly clear. No, white people do not deserve to be robbed. And isn't it crazy? I just made a video about why they got all these people who are donating to a woman who said slurs. It's because of people like him. Not the person who my mouse cursor is on, the four-eyed dude in the all black. It's people like him.
People are tired of it, frustrated. I'm talking about white people just being totally, I'm done. I'm saying what's on my mind. White people in this country have been pressured and guilted and lied about to an extreme that is best seen on a Cinnabon video. We'll get to that in a second. But think about how many times you've heard that as a white person, you are privileged, you have white privilege, and that you're a racist, and that you're a nationalist, and that you're a Nazi. You know, you can only take that language so many times until you sit and say, I'm going to fight back. There's only so many times you could be punched in the face until you put up a defense, and that defense is a hard offense. Let me take you to the Cinnabon video in case you haven't seen it. Imagine a 30-something blonde-year-old female. She's working behind the counter at Cinnabon, probably making minimum wage, if not, what, a few trickles over it? Going in there, dealing with customers, probably half of them a pain in the ass. But she still goes, and she proudly goes. There's videos of this girl showing the different buns she's making, you know, in a very kind of smiley way and trying to promote where she is that she works. Well, these two Somalis come into Cinnabon, and allegedly, apparently, we don't know this. This is what is being told because we don't see it on video. Apparently, the Somalis gave this girl in Wisconsin a hard time that she didn't have a hijab on to serve the Somalis. So the Somalis probably got into some kind of verbal fight with this woman, still at the point of where it's pretty low, and they decide they're going to film her. And she gets pissed. She says, "You're filming me?" And they said, "Yeah, we're filming you. You're a horrible person." And that's when she loses it. She gives him the middle fingers. She says, "You are," and she calls him the N-word. She says, "Get the hell out of my place. Screw you. Yeah, all right, I'm a racist. I'll tell the world I'm a racist." And she sort of loses it because she's had enough. She's been pushed. She's trying to just get through the day, make money, to try to go home and pay the bills, which are just so much money for everybody at this point. And then when you hear that the Somalians are stealing our money and sending it back to Somalia to support frickin' terrorism, and then Somalians telling you how horrible it is that your country is, people are fed up. She's fed up. So what happens? Cinnabon fires her, and as a result of that, I will never eat at a Cinnabon ever again. It's garbage for you anyway. And so what happens is people, they say, you know what? We're supporting this woman. Right now, she has $100,000 raised for her online. Triple probably of what she makes in a year at Cinnabon. And what it is, it's an indication. It's not people putting money towards, hey, I like the fact that you said the N-word. What it is, it's people saying we're frustrated. We're tired of all the things I said in the beginning, of being called a racist and saying that you have privilege. Where's the privilege of working for minimum wage at a Cinnabon? Where's the privilege of that? Where's the privilege of being filmed and being taunted? There is none. It's very simple what we want as Americans. It's not a hard concept.
That have other white people feeling as though the only way that they could stand up against their version of oppression is by giving money to a white woman who said slurs at Somalians. It's because you have morons like this who will yell out that white people should be robbed.
You say we deserve to be robbed.
Yeah.
Okay, take his iPhone. Take it. Take it.
I use it for mutual aid. You want to help?
Oh, now you got mutual aid. Fuck the mutual aid. Go ahead and hand that fucking phone over. Hey, listen, my black brother right there, he looks a little, I'm gonna sound mean, he looks a little unkept. And you know, a phone in 2025 could help him. He could probably find a job via going on Safari and going on Indeed. His life could be better if you give him that phone right now, good sir.
Give me it.
You want to? Okay.
Give me it.
Do you want to
Take his iPhone. Take his iPhone.
You just said you didn't want it.
Dude,
Give me it.
You getting a little too defensive, white boy.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You want to go
Who do you
talk to
help?
Rhonda?
Who do you help?
I help.
Fuck Rhonda. We are talking about the systemic issues that you caused, buddy. Fuck Rhonda. And fuck your friend Corey that you about to mention.
Rhonda. I help my friend Corey.
You just said
I
you
help my
deserve to be
friend
robbed,
Omar.
though.
I help so many people that need this because that's the way that I connect with people.
Listen, bro, I understand that you got your little lolly on there and you want to watch your little waifu get railed by your fictitious anime rendition VTuber model, but buddy, hand the phone over. Help out the poor African-American man in today's society. He is undermined, he is underclassed, he is underhoused. Help him in his time of need.
They need this.
I do as much as I can.
But no,
They need this?
but you just said you deserve to be robbed.
It seems like you need this.
He needs a phone. He needs a phone. Help him out. He needs a phone.
I need a $30 phone.
You want this phone? Come get it. Come get it.
He said he deserves to be
Come get it.
robbed.
Do you know what Kofi is?
Come get it.
We can do that.
Come get
Look,
it.
We can.
Oh no money. Give phone. You just bellowed out how you ain't paid a stolen land tax. Oh, white people evil. You deserve to be robbed. I deserve to be robbed. Now the opportunity is here for you to be robbed. What's the problem?
We can do that.
Look, now they'll
we
take
can
the
do
phone.
Kofi. We can
get
do
it.
Kofi. I use this for crowdfunding.
No, you said you deserve to be robbed, though.
I use this
Break
for
this
mutual
bitch
aid.
in my hand.
And you'll be hurting people.
Who?
Fuck them people. We gotta worry about the black man in front of you right now that's struggling, that can't survive in this world because of you weirdly dressed four-eyed man, and you, white man holding microphone, because apparently these are the only two people in the vicinity that are white, and they didn't pay the stolen land tax.
You'll be hurting my friend Corey.
How?
My friend Corey needs resources.
Okay.
Now wait a minute. We gotta think about this. Is Corey black? Because if Corey's black, we might have some overlap here. But if Corey's white, hand that fucking phone over.
How are you helping your friend Corey so far if she doesn't have those resources?
Because
Are
I give them to her.
Where's my $30?
As well as several other
Giving it to
people.
her?
Imagine a little kid walking up on you and saying, "Where's my $30?" Do you understand? If the point hasn't been understood, this is how stupid this rhetoric is. When you run around spending your time demonizing yourself for being white, and you want to look at history and see all the bad that is associated around white people, and you want to put it towards the here and now without understanding that you are not responsible for it, and these morons sitting here saying you are, even though you were in your dad's nutsack, who was also in his dad's nutsack, you didn't benefit or contribute to any of this. There are homeless, crack addict, struggling, poor white people who exist. Did they not unlock the chakra to be able to finally incorporate millions of dollars while they kicking black people to the side and whipping them while they picking cotton? Oh no? Then that's fucking crazy. So when you sit here and try to be the preacher, and then when it's time for you to follow the book that you've preached about and you don't do it, you look like a hypocrite.
And actually allowing her to
So you
have
said- you said-
the
you said you
choices
wanna
of
help
This guy
me?
said
all
he deserves to be
different-
robbed. I don't want him to be robbed. We're not
Alright,
gonna let
so
these kids
it's
rob
two
him.
different things.
But See what happens when he says, I deserve to be robbed, and then he gets
I am here for
robbed.
people.
See what happens?
Listen,
He doesn't want to get robbed because
get
nobody wants to get
upset
robbed.
at people
No one
like
deserves to get robbed.
You should.
This guy's a lunatic.
Huh?
You should be.
Should be what?
You should be upset with people like me.
I am. That's what.
Why? You're a random guy on the street. There's no reason to be mad at you. Right now, if I was in his shoes, I'd be mad at you because you're not handing over that fucking phone after saying you deserve to be robbed. You got to hand that over to me, buddy. You got to hand that phone over to me at this moment.
Why finna rob your dumbass? The fuck?
Why?
Huh?
Because you just said you deserve to be robbed. What do you mean, why?
Not your
Yeah.
land. My people's land. Fuck is you talking about? I can do whatever the fuck I please on my land.
See?
Now give me the phone.
See?
I need it to help people.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I got 10. I got $10.
Give me $10. and I'm
Man,
gonna
I
take
know
the
you
phone.
got more than $30. Show me your wallet. I'll bet you got $30.
Go to the bank.
This is the most ridiculous stick up I've ever seen, and it'll only continue the more that people like this exist.
Not what?
Wait, we still getting the phone. Let me get the phone.
And you see this, people? You see how the cycle works? I said I wouldn't take the phone. My little on the other hand, I didn't say nothing about them.
He said he deserves to get robbed.
So look, obviously, hopefully, he didn't get robbed. Hopefully, somebody stepped in making sure that this dude didn't get robbed. But do you understand that spending your time bloviating about how much white people are evil doesn't really save you? It doesn't help you. It doesn't make the world better. Oh my God, this group of people is evil. Guess what? The whites running over there are saying, hey, we got black fatigue. Guess what? Nothing's changing. Everybody hates each other. Everybody's divided. And you, the simple-minded, not strong white guy, getting mugged by what look to be 13-year-olds, you're not benefiting the world. Just sitting there crying, hooting, and hollering about how white people deserve to be robbed, you're not helping. You're a hindrance, and it's funny watching you have to reap the words that you have thrown out into the world. And now, hopefully in the future, after you spend all this time blowing up about how, oh my God, I was called a racist. Please, Madam Black Woman, I don't want to be viewed as a racist. I don't want to be viewed as a racist. Please, I'll do anything. Hopefully you realize that you shouldn't be having to get on your knees trying to suck the black off somebody to prove that you're not a racist. All you need is the thought and the action behind it. And if you're willing to commit to those two things, well, congratulations. You're a racist, you stole land, you do all this shit, and maybe one day you'll recognize that you should probably give some money to somebody. But if you understand the atrocities of this world and how history has a lot of evil in it, and you recognize that's bad, the only thing you could do is recognize it and don't do it. Surprise! You're a decent human being in the fucking world.